Imagine a crown wobbling on the edge of collapse, pressured by scandals, wars, and a world that no longer bowed so easily. Yet, one woman held it steady for 70 years. Queen Elizabeth II didn't simply wear the crown, she rescued it. Through resilience, adaptation, and unshakable duty, she turned crisis after crisis into survival. But how did she do it? Let's unravel the gripping tale. Ascending amid shadows. What if the monarchy had collapsed the very day she wore the crown? In 1952, at just 25, Elizabeth wasn't stepping into calm waters, she was stepping into a storm. Her uncle's abdication still cast a shadow. Whispers of republicanism echoed after World War II, and the throne looked fragile. But Elizabeth had one weapon: duty. Her vow at 21 wasn't words, it was armor. By standing firm, she became the calm in chaos, the shield that saved the monarchy from breaking apart. Breaking barriers. What if tradition could be transformed with a single decision? In 1953, Elizabeth agreed to let her coronation be televised, a revolutionary idea. Until then, royal ceremonies were shrouded in secrecy, creating distance between ruler and people. Over 20 million Britons tuned in, many seeing television for the first time, to witness history unfold in their living rooms. That broadcast didn't just show a queen being crowned, it showed a monarchy willing to step into the modern age. From empire to unity. Could losing an empire save a throne? As Britain's colonies declared independence through the 1950s and 60s, the empire shrank dramatically. It could have spelled the monarchy's irrelevance. Instead, Elizabeth flipped the narrative. She became the face of the Commonwealth, a voluntary family of nations built on equality, not conquest. She traveled tirelessly, embracing new nations like Ghana and India, turning what looked like decline into renewal. Walking with the people. What happens when a queen steps off her pedestal? In 1970, during a tour of Australia and New Zealand, Elizabeth broke centuries of protocol by introducing the walkabout. She strolled into crowds, shook hands, and spoke with ordinary people. The effect was electric. Suddenly, the monarchy wasn't just something seen from afar, it was touchable, human, surviving the storm. What if the worst year of your life played out on the world stage? For Elizabeth, 1992 was that year. Windsor Castle caught fire. Charles and Diana separated. Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson split. Princess Anne divorced. The monarchy's reputation was in freefall. Elizabeth didn't hide. She admitted it was her annus horribilis, a horrible year. Then she adapted, agreeing to pay income tax for the first time and opening Buckingham Palace to visitors. By blending humility with reform, she turned outrage into reluctant respect. Once again, she studied the wobbling crown, the Diana crisis. What happens when grief threatens to overthrow loyalty? In 1997, Princess Diana's sudden death unleashed an avalanche of anger. The public accused the royals of being cold, while mourners demanded the flag be lowered over Buckingham Palace. At first, Elizabeth stayed at Balmoral to protect her grieving grandsons. But then came the pivot. She returned to London, spoke live to the nation as "your queen and a grandmother," praised Diana, and bowed her head before Diana's coffin. In conclusion, what would Britain look like without her? Queen Elizabeth's reign, spanning 15 prime ministers and 70 years, was more than a record. It was a shield against collapse. Her legacy is clear. The monarchy didn't just survive her reign, it was remade by it. In an era where crowns everywhere else crumbled, hers endured. She didn't simply protect the crown, she made it unshakable. Enjoyed this video? Hit the bell for more vibes, drop a comment below, and thanks for watching.